So I'm just going to walk around the property now and just record its general condition. It'll take me 10 or 15 minutes to do. If I can ask that you turn all the lights on, leave them on, okay, and I'll just make an inventory if we're missing bulbs or things like that, okay. Open all the windows, make sure they're shut, and turn all the taps on, make sure you've got hot water, and so on and so on. And then if you have a little play with the boiler, if you can't operate the boiler, then I'll come and show you how to do it. In a moment or two, I'll just flick this up so we have some heat in demand. Yeah, you don't have to leave the taps on, Mustafa. You'll kill your water supply. No, just make sure that you're happy that everything works and drains away, and you haven't got any sinks blocked or out like that. So 19 Honeysuckle Close has been let to Mustafa and Runa Syed on the 17th of April. The time of inventory is approximately 10 to 5 in the afternoon. Property is a 2-bedroomed end of terrace home. It's in a reasonable order. External windows could do with a clean, however. And bits and bobs of muck around the front porch area. Internally, it's coming up to 10 years old now. It's had various licks of paint throughout that time, and as we look at it today, it's in a quite reasonable order. The hallway walls have been decorated. Carpets just showing some signs of age. They're still in presentable order, but certainly not brand new, especially the mat that's at the front of the property. It's been empty now for a month and a half or so. A few cobwebs in parts. Toilet pan, clean, tidy. Sanitary ware. It's clean, but could do with a bit of a polish. So into the kitchen. All bulbs in order. Again, ceiling could do with a bit of a paint. Some small markings on the ceiling there. We've ordered a new knob for the cooker hob. Dishwasher. Mustafa! Because you have integrated dishwasher and washing machine, yes, and the property's been empty for a month and a half, I would strongly suggest, for your own protection, that you put a cycle on with nothing in. Okay. Both washing machine and dishwasher. On a washing machine these days, the television adverts and Ariel and Persil tell us to do everything on as low a temperature as we can. Yeah. Every now and again, once a week, once a fortnight, I'd like you to do a towel wash or something on a higher temperature, okay, because it needs to wash out that bacteria within the machine. Otherwise, the machines end up breaking these days. You got a 2-year-old. I'm sure you still. You probably do more high temperature washes than I do because of that reason. I suspect. So. Into the lounge. Again, it's in a very presentable order. couple of small markings on the ceiling and some at a lower level. There's no stains or burns on the carpet. Small aerator. The bins are empty. Sorry, the green bin's half full, but the black bin empty. If you wish, you can lock that back door and thing. We've also ordered a new replacement sort of knob. Obviously someone's had a whack accident looking at this.
Is this a fan?
I'm not sure. I can't tell either, I'm afraid. Sometimes they need the timer setting in order to work. I do know that. I've had significant problems with those in the past. Front bedroom, again, decorationally looks reasonable. It's certainly not perfect around where the headboard would be for a bed. There's it could benefit from some painting. Wardrobe's empty. Carpet again is not perfect. A number of furniture indentations where furniture has been, but there are no obvious stains or burns, certainly on this carpet. Attractive curtains lined to the front window. Are you tall enough to reach the button on your smoke alarm without a chair?
Where is it?
Just above you. I might just be able to get it. I reckon I've got. But yeah, so battery to that smoke alarm appears to work. Decorationally within this room again, a few marks on the walls, nail and markings at low level and above the radiator. Roman blinds to both front windows. Again, carpet to this room. Looks like there's some furniture indentations on it, but no obvious stains or burns upon it. So the only thing to point out is this is a very, very well insulated house, this. Mm-hmm. So when condensation is produced through bathing, cooking, it's got to go out somewhere. Yeah. The modern windows have these types of vents on them which open and shut, and they're called trickle vents because they allow a very small amount of air in and out. That's the best way of allowing your condensation to dissipate, but obviously, having the extractor on when showering's done, you know, helps. And opening windows is probably the best way, you know. But you always get problems if you're not vigilant for managing condensation. So in summary, very sort of clean and tidy property, not perfect, but those items that need addressing have been marked on the inventory.